Welcome back. We're on Lake Amistad, 90 miles west of San Antonio on the Texas-Mexico border.
Pretty much what we're finding is that these fish are just out in the middle of these bays. What's happened is on Amistad right now, they're dropping the water. And when they drop the water like that, I think those fish want to go shallow, the water's warm enough, but when they drop the water, it'll just keep them out just a little bit more than they might normally go. Barely got that guy hooked. Get in here. There we go. That's a nice fish. Strike King 6XD, and you know, I basically figured out a little pattern. Good fish right there, and the pattern is there's two kinds of grass out here, and one of them I don't even know what it is. I've never seen it before. Let's let this fish go. Now, there's two different kinds of grass. One of them is hydrilla, and the other one, I don't even know what it is, but it grows out pretty deep. And it's taken me a little while to kind of get a feel for, you know, that other grass doesn't seem to have fish in it right now. It's not that it won't have fish ever, but I'm catching them better in where there's hydrilla. And I think hydrilla is just a great cover for bass, and you know, for whatever reason, that's what they're in. The other stuff comes up high and it just is a lot harder to fish. When I can get over the hydrilla, it's pretty easy. You know, when you looked at your depth finder, when you got around that grass, basically when you're picking a crankbait for it, you're trying to find a bait that's gonna get down there right about the depth of where that grass is. Hit it every once in a while where you can jerk it free. It doesn't matter really what bait you throw. You gotta find a bait that actually gets down to it. It could be a round bill, it can be a square bill. For me, KVD 2.5, that worked really well when that grass was about 5 feet below the surface. Right in the middle of this drain. Look at that guy. Gosh, that's pretty, seeing him in that water like that. I barely got him hooked. And you barely got one hooked like that. You just play them as slow and easy as you can play them. You go down there and grab them. That's a good one right there. Good 3-pounder, 3 1/4. That fish was right in the bottom of that drain, and you know, I'm coming through that grass, I kind of pop it and bam, he gets it. That's awesome. Let's get in that one. I love when you start getting bites and you can kind of figure it out. And I'm not saying we got it really going, but we've had 5, 6 bites in a row pretty fast. I think it's getting better. We're just fishing a deep running crankbait. We've thrown 2 different ones so far. KVD 2.5, we caught some smaller ones on, and now we're throwing Strike King 6XD. 6XD gets down pretty deep, 12 to 20 feet, depending on the line and how fast you crank it, how high you hold your rod. Get up here. That's a good one. Show you how he ate this bait right here. That's how you like to see it right there. Hey, I see it starts coming out. It's almost 3 pounds right there, that ain't bad. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just working out this flat, and I'm changing baits as often as I need to. And the reason I change is if the grass is deeper, I maybe go a 6XD, a little bit shallower, 5XD. Real shallow, like 5, 6 feet down, then I throw a 2.5. And that combination's working pretty well.
Got a question about which crankbait you should be using? Reach out to Clark on the Fishing and Hunting Texas Facebook page.